Okay, Libra, this is your December 2021. So Libra, only you know when those scales are tilted, imbalanced, not giving you that straight walk, so to speak, that straight direct information or message. You know when something's off. Oh, you know when something's off. And you start to panic. For some of you Libras, you have felt like rock bottom in a situation. You felt like you're overwhelmed with a problem, a situation, whether it's finance, jobs, career, whatever it is. There's something desperately pushing, Libra, feeling like something's just not quite right. Because again, when the scales are not equal, Libra tends to feel confused. Libras also always, almost always, have so much trouble making up their mind or making a decision or making a choice. Libras tend to struggle on a daily basis with even things as simple as a menu in a restaurant. Libras tend to struggle. They do much better at a buffet where they can choose a couple different things. Libras also tend to want to go back and change something or go back on their word. For some Libras, there seems to be a distant lover, a distant person, a distant, perhaps, ex-partner. Libras seem to be glad that this person is at a distance. Libra, it feels things gets complicated. It feels like with this person around. Libra, you're going to find a way to avoid this ex, this person that tends to make you not feel well. Really, literally makes you not feel well. This person tends to play mind games with you. This person at 1 minute acts like you're the queen of it all and that they can't do without you. Or perhaps you're the king of it all and they can't do without you, male, female, whichever way this works. But the truth is, this person is just a great manipulator. See, when it works for them, they're very kind to you. And when it doesn't work out or benefit them, then they become very aggressive or vulgar or miserable or hard to talk to or quiet. This person tends to distance themselves from you. This person also tends to make you feel as if you've lost it all. They tend to make you feel that they're not really in it the way you are. They feel like sometimes they're really off. Sometimes they act like they're not attracted to you. Sometimes it feels that when Spirit's telling me that this person keeps hanging around, they won't let you go. They won't let you have your freedom. They won't let you move on. The minute that time is up, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe 2 months at the most, this person will come back around. They want to see if they still can. They're wondering if you're going to make a choice or a decision where they're concerned because they know, okay, there's a third party here too for Libras, damn it. So Libras, again, you're juggling something or they're juggling you and someone else. Again, listen, Libras, there's no doubt about it. I don't know if you're dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. For some of you, it could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Sorry, it really could be any sign of the zodiac. It really could, depending on who I'm talking to. But a lot of you Libras are so tired of feeling stuck and trapped in your situation. You're really regretting some choices and decisions that you've made. It also feels like, you know what, you're not ready to accept an offer from this person. You're not ready right now. Some of you thought you were ready or you felt like you wanted to give something one more try. But the truth is you're just feeling as if maybe what this person is coming with isn't the offer that I want. Perhaps it's only a half offer, a partial offer. They're not going to follow through. They're not going to follow through with the swing. They're not going to follow through with the offer. This person may try to fool you, so to speak, do things in a secretive kind of way. This person may try to offer or talk about long-term goals and commitments with you. However, this person isn't planning on doing any. The sun is in reverse. This person is not going to build with you. They're not going to give something another try. They're not even going to try their best in the first place. This person is only looking at what they can achieve, the goals that they can accomplish. So be careful. For a lot of you, Libras, you're putting in a lot of work. You're trying to put in extra work or you're trying to cover up something. Some of you may be taking time off for a surgery. Some of you may be going on a vacation. Some of you may be having to do something else currently, which is going to take time from your regular job. But doing this is going to allow you the freedom to get something done or accomplished so that you can have success, so that there can be a celebration. There's something that you're trying to reach as a goal. For a lot of you, there's a lot of eggs in the basket, so to speak. There's a lot of things that Libras are trying to get under control, get organized, get back on track. But Libras, currently, during the month of December, at least the first and second week, you're going to feel kind of overwhelmed with the situation. Almost like it's too much to handle or too much to bear, but know that it's not. God would not have put that in your path if he didn't think that you could handle it. It's not that it's going to be easy. It's not. But there is also somebody else coming in that might mix things up for you by making an offer. Somebody may message you too with this offer that comes in about meeting up, catching up. For some of you, there's going to be an end to a situation. We have the death card here, and that does mean that either a situation is about to end, a career, a contract for a job may end. There's also something to do with endings where once and for all, you're going to be done with somebody. Once and for all, you've got one last try. This person may have tried to communicate to you 2 or 3 times in the past, and it never worked out, or they never showed up, or it never went through. They're going to try one more time, and this is where you're going to need to push one more time to say no. You're going to need to say, I refuse your offer. I don't want it. You're going to need to believe in yourself. Yes, you're going to feel like you're out in the cold. Yes, you're going to feel like you're alone. Yes, you're going to feel like I'm looking at what I have, and there's only just me. I'm the only one who can make this happen. Yes, you are going to be struggling, stressing, crying, sad, and it's going to feel like grief all over again. But this situation will quickly come to an end because you are going to end up reaping so many rewards and benefits from staying strong to the lessons that you were taught. These lessons were very difficult. It was a very difficult decision for you to make here, Libra. You struggled between the 2 of Swords. You struggled on doing the right thing or doing what felt good. A lot of you, again, as I said, right now, focus on your money, focus on your job, focus on getting your debt cleared up. There is an amazing balance coming through for you. Yeah, okay. So the universe is coming in to handle. The universe is coming in to give you a hand. Things are going to definitely lift up from here on out. Libras, if you've been struggling with a situation, know somebody's taking charge. Know that now you've become very accountable. You've also become very responsible. You've also gotten burned so bad on your ass that you figured it out and said, you know what? I'm just going to stand up for me. I'm fighting for me. I'm going to make this happen. For some of you, it's about a purchase of a new car before the end of the year. For some of you, it's a purchase of a new home, whether it's an apartment, condo, it doesn't matter, a new place where you're going to live. It's something that you're wanting to change the location. You're wanting to get away from certain people. You're wanting the opportunity to start again. For some of you, there's going to be a goal set for you. It's almost like you can vision it. You can see it. It's coming so close for you. This opportunity for you to move forward is quite amazing. It is going to allow you the comfort, the joy, and the happiness to be successful. There's also somebody new who is going to be coming around you. This person is going to be introduced to you either as a coworker or as a friend of a friend's. This person is going to help you to realize that, you know what, you're not a one-night stand. You're not a quick booty call. You're not just down for bang and leave. That's not what you're trying to do. Libras rarely want to be out of a relationship. Libras don't like being by themselves. Libras do not want anything but that happily ever after. They want that marriage. They want the companionship. They want that balance. But they want it with the right person. They're tired of settling. It shows here Libras are tired of settling. And in the month of December, you will not walk backwards. You will not step back in the same shit that you stepped in before. You refuse to. Again, messages are going to come through. Throughout the whole month of December, temptation is going to keep knocking. The devil works all day. He's all day. And he's going to try to come in many forms. He's going to try to come as a friend. He's going to try to come as a partner. He's going to try to come as a boyfriend, girlfriend. He's going to try to come as a good neighbor, a good employer. Something about work is going to be related to you moving forward, whether it's work that you're transferring for, work that you're moving for so that you can be closer to your job so that transportation is less. You're trying to save in many different areas. Some of you are cutting off the cable or cutting off the something, and trying to save in the household budget. Okay, so download the app. So watch all the Netflix that you can. Some of you are definitely inspired by something that you saw on television or someone that you saw on television. Something that you saw was not by accident, whether it was a movie, a commercial, a preacher, whatever. You saw this. It gave you a message. That message was for you. If you questioned, wow, was that for me? Is that really for me? It was. It was for you. So if that makes sense to somebody, it was for you. Don't question something. All right? Don't question something. All right, Libra, let me see. I got something else here for you. All right, Libra. Let me give you this message from your partner. In case you're considering, if you're considering going back with that ex, let me just tell you. I know more than you think. I know more than you think. So either you're saying this to your partner. I know more than you think I do. I know more about what you did, where you were, or what that was all about. I know more than you think. Or this is your partner saying, I know more than you think. I know you've been talking with somebody. I know you've been seeing somebody, whatever, whatever. So whichever way this works for you, your partner wants to try to say that yous are more alike than they admit, thinking that you're playing around when you're not even seeing anybody right now, thinking that you're out in the field just like they were. In other words, don't blame me for something. You're doing the same thing. It's not true. It's not true. And the last message is they don't need your approval. They're grown, or you're saying, I don't need your approval. I'm grown. I don't need to ask you for anything. I don't have to be with you. I don't have to accept your offer. I don't have to keep putting up with this shit. I don't have to be treated this way. You guys are getting tough. Libras are finally getting a backbone. Libra, I should have put that as the title. Libras are finally getting a backbone. Libras, you're not going to allow somebody to continue to manipulate you. You've just about had it. You know, you've had the opportunity now to think things over and to make a choice based on all of it, looking out on the whole situation. You've gotten to the point now, Libra, where you're like, you know what? You're right. When I add it all up, when I put the pros of it and the cons of it, the cons seem to be a lot bigger than the pros. This person really never showed up, or they never really did all they could, or they never really stepped up to the plate. They always allowed me to do everything, me to be responsible for everything. I was more like their mother than I was their partner. So yeah, you know what? Time to go. Time to go. I want somebody to take care of me, and that's what you're saying. You want somebody to take care of you. For a lot of you, you know, you're still dealing with somebody who thinks they can get away with things. They think that when they speak, everybody's listening. They think their ego is just so, you know, and it's funny because they're really insecure. They act very confident. They act very cocky, but they're really insecure. And, you know, they're kind of whiny because if somebody picks at them or says something or puts them down, they get real whiny, like real mad about it fast. They can do it to other people, but when somebody does it to them, they don't like it. They're ready to fight. But remember what I said, Libras. Messages are going to come in, and they're going to come in back and forth. But these messages, because it's in reverse, means that you may not want these messages. These are not so much welcomed messages for some of you. For some of you, Libras, you may be entitled or not entitled. Well, you're entitled, but you may be enticed. You may be having somebody suggest to you, try to go online, try to date somebody online. I don't recommend that. I don't feel it's safe. I feel like people can be anybody they want to be. You don't really know them. They're not showing you their house, or they're not doing a live video with you to see, or they're only available at a certain time during the day because at night their partner comes home from work, or whatever the case may be. You'll know the patterns. You'll see the different signs to pick up. So if you are going to date somebody online, please, please, please use your wits. Don't be foolish. Don't be fooled. Diana, I also have your payment. Just to let you know, I'll be doing that in a little while. It is time, honey. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. It is the truth. But I do have your payment, and I think I have one other person's payment for later on, but I'm going to get through the signs first. So I'll be right back. I want to get done Aquarius. So we did Gemini, We just did Libra. I'm going to come back and get Aquarius knocked out. That'll be 6 signs done. Halfway.